Good morning. I'm out here at my driveway. Well, it's really a trail that I cleaned up a little bit to get back to my property. It's about 3/4 of a mile long. Today, what I need to do is clean it up a little bit. I got some muddy areas, so I'm going to have to do a little corduroy road building, meaning I'll cut some wood. I'll shave off the mud, then I'll cut some wood pieces and lay them down, some tree trunks, small tree trunks, and then I'll put the dirt back over it, probably after I put some tie-par down. But I'll keep you abreast of what's going on. I got to clean up the excavator and get things ready, but I'll show you what's going on here. So you see all this mud here. This is a kind of a problem for me. And then over here I put in a bunch of alders and stuff and laid it down, but it's just a mess. It is drying out, but what I'm going to do is shave off all that. I'm going to take off all the wood and stuff out, pile it to the side, shave off all the mud and dig all that out. Then I'm going to put the wood back down, and probably tree trunks more than the alders here. And this goes back probably 100 yards that I've got to do this. So I'll let you watch a little bit of it from the excavator. I got to go clean it up and get it started. We'll talk to you soon. All right, here in the excavator, going to show you a little bit about what I'm going to do today. I'm no good excavator operator. I'm marginal at best, so keep that in mind. Pitch. Right now I'm just trying to move some of this brush over to the other side, and I'll start piling that mud in there, because I'll be using that brush later. I just don't want it in my pile of dirt and mud. Let's see. See, the dog doesn't trust me. This is all topsoil that comes off when you take out these elders or anything like that, or alders, whatever you call them. But this topsoil, everything comes up with it. So see if I don't hit my wheeler. But this topsoil is pretty good stuff for putting down on wet spots, or that's what I've found. I'm no expert, that's for sure. I'm just learning as I go. What I'm gonna do now is push all this other stuff in here. So we're gonna turn this around. The area I'm on right now is pretty solid. It's not like the back a little bit to my left. And I don't want to take the excavator all the way in there because that was a hole. I'm just kind of making a pile and then I can walk on it. But I need a place for the dirt or the mud that I'm taking out to dry out a little bit. Let's take these out. Probably somewhere where a decent operator would not have to go do shit again, like clean up his mess. Another swipe across this, trying to take it down to where there's clay or some harder substance. I got some gravel coming this morning, which will help. I'll make one more swipe and then I'll turn it off, so hopefully not to bore you too much. This is a pretty light excavator and it tips real easy. I mean, it weighs about 30,000 pounds, but it's a little bit small for my needs, I've learned. But before I got this thing, I've rented it. I pretty much never even sat in one, so I had to learn this. I've been running it for about a month now. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll get you some pictures and video a little bit later once I'm a little farther along. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'll let you see a little bit about what I'm doing. I'm shaving off this mud. You can see it looks a little different once you look forward here. So I'm shaving off this mud here. We'll pile it off to the side and let it dry out some. I'm gonna keep working my way along until I get down to like a firm surface, and you can start to see it's coming out a little drier. But I gotta get all this wet stuff off, or at least this is what I think I gotta do. I don't really know what the hell I'm doing, so I'm just trying to use what common sense I have. We'll pile this wet stuff up, let it dry out a little bit. You can see there with the bucket I'm getting down to gravel or something. Looks like there's some wood there too. It might be wood instead of gravel that I'm getting to. But there's some clay. That's probably a log that had fallen in the trail that I ran over and pushed down into the mud. I'm going to also dig a little bit of a ditch on the side of this little trail so that I can have a place for water to go when it comes in and rains. Recently I had to go back to Indiana to do some stuff with the business real quick, and when I came back everything was soaking wet. There had got a lot of rain at that time. Many inches, probably. Now, I've watched YouTube videos on operating these things, and mostly what they do is they don't waste movement, which I do waste quite a bit of, probably. Feels like there's a rock down there. Yeah, there it is. Oh. See if I can grab it. There, I got it. We'll pick it up and set it over here. There's a little big old piece of log right there. Let that roll down the backside of the hill. Now, you can see a little gravel I got over here that I dug out of a hole just on the other side there. I'm gonna save that. Eventually we dig far enough and we're gonna get to gravel. And that's what happened there. All right, we're gonna push forward a little bit. Gotta see if I can get that log out. And a rock. I'm piling all my brush up and logs and stuff over here because I'll reuse that stuff. Well, there's also going to get to see water here pretty soon. Let's put the big rock back there. I'm going to push forward a little farther here. Feels like there might be another log, or probably that same one. Let's see how far it goes. A little ways I can't reach the end of it yet. But you can see how wet this stuff is. All right, so I'll be back a little later and show you some more stuff. Thanks for watching.